Hey guys, it's Harry from Music Feeds here, and I don't think the man next to me needs any introduction, but I'll give him one. It's Liam Gallagher. Hello.
Hello. Good.
How are you?
I'm good, man.
You've been busy in Australia. You were doing Falls Festival over New Year's Eve. How are all those shows for you?
Right, I liked it. The festival was good, not too big. Some of them big festivals can be a pain in the arse, you know what I mean? So I liked it because it was cosy and that. Played in Tasmania. That was a nice place to visit. I've never been there before. And yeah, all good. I've had a good time in Australia, man. It's been good.
And you've been here for a while. You must have come here.
About 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah. You were supposed to be playing Emmor Theatre, but it got upgraded to the Horton Pavilion because it sold out way too quickly.
Right.
And that show, I imagine, was
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. And then we played in Melbourne or Brisbane.
in Melbourne. Yes.
Was it? Yeah, I get mixed up, but that was good as well. It's all been good, mate. And I'll tell you why it's been good, because I've not been going to the bars and that. Every time I go to the bars in Australia, I get in a lot of trouble, and then it seems to follow me around for the whole tour.
Wait, how do you
just
get
go
in
out
trouble?
drinking and fighting and shit like that? I always get into trouble, you know what I mean? So I've been keeping my head down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I've had a pleasant time.
When was the last time you were here?
God, about 5 years ago, I think.
Yeah, right. Has it changed?
Has it changed? Not really. I don't think so, no.
That's good.
I mean, I like it because there's not many people there, is it? In England, it's Ramo, you know what I mean? It seems to me like it's a big place and that, but it's nice and clean and just everyone's not on top of each other, so I like that.
I mean, I guess it's a completely different vibe from something like Glastonbury, which you did.
Yeah, Glastonbury's mental. Oh, that's like something else. That,
city of its own.
But the festivals are good, man. I liked it. I enjoyed it. They look right. They look nice as well.
They put a lot of effort into it.
No, good for them.
Aside from that, your album came out very recently, as you were. First release in 4 years since BDI. Now, in those 4 years, were you writing yourself, or were you just kind of...
No, 4 years. No, I was in court a lot. I was going through divorce and some other kind of stuff. So I was spending a lot of time in and out of court with lawyers in the morning, in the lunchtime and in the evening. So there was a lot of that going on, so I didn't have much time to do anything else. And then when all that finished, I sort of looked at my guitar one day and I picked it up and I played a song, and I wrote a song called Bold. Then I wrote another song called When I'm in Need. And then someone from a record label said, look, do you want an album? Do you want a deal? And I says, yeah, go on then. And he went, have you got any other songs? And I says, no, that's all I've got. And he went, well, we're going to have to get a few more then, aren't we?
Fair enough.
And I said, well, I ain't got any. I said, so you go. So then we went off to LA to write with Greg Kirsten and Andrew Wyatt, and then before you know it, we had like an album's worth of songs. So it was all kind of happened really. I didn't plan to make a record, you know what I mean? I was going to sit at home and just fucking lick my wounds, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
After being divorced and that, and just, you know what I mean, and just one of them. But then it happened, you know what I mean? That's what happens sometimes in life. Things happen when you're not expecting it.
Because I saw you comment once a few years ago, you weren't sure that you were going to do music again.
No, because I prefer to be in a band and I don't play instruments, so making a solo record seemed unachievable, you know what I mean? And I thought, I'm never going to work with people that I don't know, you know what I mean? I thought that'd be just really awkward and weird, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it turned out that it was a pleasant experience working with people that I'd never met before, you know what I mean? So I'd definitely do it again.
Yeah, and were you worried? Were you scared when you were writing this record? Were you like, shit, are people going to like this? Or?
No, I wasn't scared. I never get scared, man. I mean, because I think I was definitely confident of the songs, but I wasn't, you just sort of, I mean, I'm nervous, not to the point where like, oh God, I still have confidence in me, you know what I mean? Yeah. For sure, you know what I mean? I just thought, there's been a lot of good records come out sometimes and it's just not the right time if luck ain't there, you know what I mean? If people ain't listening, or, you know, I wouldn't be the first one to put out a good record and it not happen, you know what I mean? So just thinking, praying like hopefully people are going to be listening, you know what I mean? And it connects, you know what I mean? And thank the Lord that he did, because I don't know what else I'd have done if it had bombed, to be brutally honest.
What would you have done?
Well, who knows, man, who knows? I mean, I'd still be sort of trying to work that out now, you know what I mean, at my house.
Still be on Twitter?
Oh, I'd be letting people have it, yeah, of course. I've got an opinion. No one will ever take my opinion away, you know what I mean, whether I'm making music or not. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what I've done across that bridge, I guess.
Yeah. Now, you were working with Andrew White, as you were saying. For people who don't know, Mike Snow. How did that come about?
I don't know, because I've never heard of Mike Snow. What happened was, I think we met up with Greg Kirsten, and him and Andrew White went to school together, and they've been dying to work with each other for a long time, but they've never done it, and it just so happened they both had a bit of free time at that time, and so the three of us just went in the studio, and Wall of Glass come about, and we've written 3 songs in 3 days and recorded them, so it was very fast, you know what I mean? So we didn't have much time to go, well, what band are you in, and who are you? It was just like, we sort of just got on with it, you know what I mean? And then I went back to England and then got inspired and wrote a few more songs, and I come back out and seen them again, and it was good, man. I thought it'd be well odd, you know what I mean, working with people that you don't know, but it sort of just happened.
Is there anyone now that you would want to work with in the future?
No, I'm not that way inclined. Of like, I don't know anyone for a start, you know what I mean? I'm quite happy to work with them again, you know what I mean?
I don't believe that, though. Surely you're
no, I mean, there's loads of people that would sit there and go, oh, I want to work with Pharrell, or I want to work with Drake and all that. That ain't my scene, you know what I mean? No
feature on One Dance, you know?
No, that ain't my scene. I mean, I'd like, no, I'm not. I'm quite happy with just working. I mean, I ain't got a clue who I'll work with. Whoever wants to work with me, that's the question, you know what I mean? Yeah. If they come up with a good tune, then I'll rough it up a bit, you know what I mean?
Have you had offers in the past that you've turned down?
Not really, no. It's all brand new, all this kind of working with people.
And you're liking it?
I'm liking it, as long as it's music that I do, you know what I mean? I don't want to make a dance record, I don't want to make a electronic record, I want to make rock and roll, you know what I mean? I want to sing rock and roll music, so as long as we can do that kind of thing, I'm quite happy with it.
And on your UK tour of As You Were reunited with a Bonehead on stage.
Yeah, I always speak to him. I see him all the time, Bonehead, and that. He's a good lad. And I just think, obviously, my mates and that, and when we were in Manchester, I said, look, do you want to get up and play some old tunes? And I think that's good, you know what I mean? He's not doing much these days. That's, you know, he's just living his life and that, you know what I mean? But I think it's good to reconnect with old mates and that. Yeah. And he had a good time, and I know the crowd liked it.
Besides the obvious person, is there anyone that you keep connected with in Oasis still?
I haven't seen Griggs for ages. Griggs lives around the corner, but I never see him. I don't know. I think he's into magic and stuff.
Into magic?
Yeah, he must like just every time he sees me, just go. You know what I mean? I always think I'm sure he lives around the corner, like 5 minutes around the corner, but never see him, so I don't know what he's up to. The drummer, I haven't seen Whitey for ages. I haven't seen Noel since 2009. I might have seen him at a match. But I haven't seen them, but I wish them all well.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Now, we were talking about this before, but at Falls Festival, there was a photo with you and a band, Luca Brasi, who you'd met.
Okay.
And they were all wearing this shirt.
Oh, right. Is that who they were? A band?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Who's wearing this shirt? Okay.
So these shirts were created by another band called Camp Cope, and the 3 girls, and they had criticised Falls Festival for their lack of female artists.
Right.
And also there have been a lot of sexual assaults at Falls festivals and Australian festivals throughout especially spiking in the last couple of years.
Right.
Now, for you, you were saying that you haven't witnessed this at a show or anything like that,
no.
But you obviously agree that a safe space for all punters should...
I think they should have a mix. Going back to having, just having loads of lads on and people, guy bands and all that. I think they should have a mix of girls and guys, totally, man. But I've never witnessed any peculiar behaviour, man, down the front and that. But I've witnessed a bit of scrapping and that between girls and guys, and the girls have always come out on top.
Yeah, you were saying that they're
they want to be
toughest
careful.
Ones at your gig.
Yeah. I've seen them. And the guys going, she just did me. I'm happy about 80 stones. You know what I mean? I'm sure you was giving her a dude. He's going, she just did me. Max, come on, you know what I mean? But no, I've never witnessed any mad behaviour like that. No. And if I did, I'd stop the gig without a doubt and we'd point it out. You know what I mean? For sure, man.
Do you think that there's still a I'm not sure how into this you are, but do you think there's a culture of toxic masculinity in the music industry?
You know what? To be honest, man, I got asked this a couple of weeks ago. I don't really know about the music I don't get involved in it, the music industry. I don't go to the parties. I don't hang out with the record labels.
Just in general life then, I guess.
I guess, there's dickheads everywhere, isn't there? Yeah. Without a doubt. Of course there is. Yeah, but I wouldn't know about the music industry because I'm not involved in it, if you know what I mean. I sort of just do my thing and get out.
Fair enough.
But there's wrong uns everywhere, isn't there? On both sides of the sexes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, well, no, Liam.
Come on.
No, I didn't.
I'll let you off, mate. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. It happens, mate.